$50 million player willing to sign for Liverpool. Report after parting ways with John Arne Slot in 2008, Liverpool faced a prolonged struggle to find a quality left-back, a search that only ended when Jurgen Klopp brought in Andy Robertson in 2017. Robertson, a Scottish international, has long been regarded as one of the best fullbacks in Premier League history. However, he is now in the latter stages of his career, and his performances this season have been less consistent. As a result, Liverpool are now looking for a long-term replacement, with Kerkez emerging as a prominent candidate. According to the iPaper, Liverpool are currently ahead of Manchester United and Manchester City in the race to sign the Hungarian international from Bournemouth. The report suggests that while both Manchester clubs have shown interest, the 21-year-old left-back is inclined to join Liverpool. Notably, Kerkez was brought to England by Liverpool's sporting director Richard Hughes. Liverpool's defensive struggles. In the first 20 games of the season, Liverpool conceded 12 goals against an expected goals (XGT) value of 17.4, while recording 11 clean sheets. However, in the following 11 matches, they have kept just 3 clean sheets and conceded 14 goals against an XG of 9.7. These defensive issues have allowed Arsenal to close the gap in the Premier League, and with the title race intensifying, Liverpool will need to strengthen their squad this month to address these concerns. The left-back position, in particular, has been a weak point for Liverpool, and signing Kerkez would bolster that area. The young defender has helped Bournemouth secure 5 clean sheets this season and has also contributed 4 goals in attack. Bournemouth has already secured a replacement for Kerkez in Julio Soler, and according to iNews, the Cherries are asking for £50 million for the Hungarian. Should Liverpool meet that asking price? The title race. Liverpool and Arsenal's upcoming fixtures. Liverpool's lead at the top of the Premier League has been reduced to just 4 points after a difficult start to 2025. Following an impressive end to 2024 with wins over Tottenham, Leicester, and West Ham, Liverpool have drawn both their league games in the new year against Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. Meanwhile, Arsenal have closed the gap with a crucial derby win over Tottenham. With both teams vying for the title, the next few weeks will be critical. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool must regain their form, especially considering Arsenal has fewer matches to contend with after being knocked out of the FA Cup. This could give the Gunners an advantage in their pursuit of the Reds. Liverpool faces a tough run of away fixtures, starting with a trip to Brentford, who have been capable of challenging top sides this season. Bournemouth has proven to be a difficult place for big teams, having already defeated Arsenal and Manchester City, while also pushing for European football next season. After that, Liverpool faces the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, where Everton will likely be stronger under new manager David Moyes and potential new signings. A trip to Manchester City follows, a fixture that needs no explanation, while Aston Villa could pose a challenge in their push for a Champions League spot. Klopp and his team will have their work cut out on the road. Meanwhile, Arsenal's upcoming away fixtures appear more favorable, at least in the short term. Wolverhampton Wanderers, who enjoyed a brief resurgence under new manager Vitor Pereira, are struggling after recent losses, which could make them an easier opponent. However, Arsenal's schedule gets tougher after that, and Liverpool will be hoping for a favor from Nottingham Forest next month to help in their title pursuit. Manchester United have shown some improvement under Ruben Amorim, though their inconsistency remains a concern, while Everton's position will become clearer by the time Arsenal visit them in April. Given that both Liverpool and Arsenal are expected to perform well at home, the title race could ultimately be decided by who performs better on the road. As it stands, Liverpool remains unbeaten away from home in the league. Mohamed Salah faces new transfer approach as discussions over potential Liverpool exit begin. Mohamed Salah's contract with Liverpool is set to expire at the end of the season, and since the start of the year, he has been free to negotiate with foreign clubs. Despite his stellar performances this season, Salah has yet to reach an agreement with Liverpool regarding an extension. Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal has now initiated talks with Salah's representatives. The Egyptian forward has been in top form for Liverpool, but with his contract expiring in less than 6 months, he is open to discussions with clubs outside the Premier League. Interest from Saudi Arabia has been ongoing for over a year, with Al Ittihad having made a huge offer for him in the summer of 2023, which was rejected by Liverpool. Now Al Hilal, another prominent Saudi Pro League team, is keen to secure Salah's services and is prepared to make a major financial commitment to make that happen. As first reported by L'Equipe, Al Hilal has re-established contact with Salah's camp to explore the possibility of him joining the club next season. Al Hilal expects to part ways with Neymar at the end of the season. This move will free up a significant amount of funds by removing his wages from the payroll and open up a spot for another foreign player. Neymar, who has struggled with injuries in Saudi Arabia, is actively negotiating with 3 MLS clubs about a potential move to the United States, with the possibility of reuniting with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez at Inter Miami. However, it is understood that Inter Miami is not one of the 3 teams he is currently in talks with. Earlier this month, Salah addressed the lack of progress in his contract negotiations with Liverpool, telling Sky Sports, "There is nothing, no progress there. We are far away from any progress, so we just need to wait and see." He further raised questions about his future by suggesting this could be his final season at Anfield, stating, "I think the thing in my head is okay if this is your last 6 months or last year. What do you want to see in the future? Do you want to look back and say, oh, I was concerned about the contract or stressed? Or do you just want to say, okay, I had an unbelievable season?" Yanni Atanasov. Transfer rumors. Hibs linked with North Macedonian midfielder. A fresh transfer rumor has emerged, linking North Macedonian midfielder Yanni Atanasov with a move to Hibernian, Hibs. The Scottish club, under the direction of new head of recruitment Garvin Stewart, is actively scouting for players ahead of the summer transfer window, with several players set to leave the club at the end of their contracts. With players expected to depart, there will be space for new signings, including a goalkeeper, midfielder, and striker as manager David Gray looks to strengthen his squad following an impressive upturn in form. According to a report from the Daily Record, Atanasov, who currently plays for Cracovia in Poland, is a player of interest to Hibs. It's claimed that the 25-year-old is on a list of potential recruits provided to Gray by Stewart, although there is no further update on the situation at this time. North Macedonian players have had recent success in Scottish football, with notable examples such as Bojan Miovski, who moved from Aberdeen to Girona for a reported $6.5 million. Other North Macedonian players like Kristijan Trapanovski and David Babunski have also made an impact at Dundee United. Atanasov was previously linked with Celtic during his time at Hajduk Split. This interest came when Ange Postecoglou was searching for a midfield anchor in the summer of 2022. While Hajduk Split was reportedly willing to negotiate a deal, Celtic's interest eventually faded. Atanasov, who has 22 international caps and 3 goals for North Macedonia, is also known for scoring an own goal against England in a Euro qualifying match. Cracovia supporters have expressed their belief that Atanasov is set to leave the club, with many sending him well wishes on social media. One fan wrote, "Good luck, boss," while another said, "Thanks for everything and good luck." Another supporter added, "Gonna miss you, Johnny." Miguel Almiron set to leave Newcastle for Atlanta United after agreement on personal terms. Miguel Almiron looks poised to finally leave Newcastle, with reports confirming that the Paraguayan forward has agreed to personal terms with Atlanta United. According to sources close to the situation, the MLS club is in advanced talks to sign Almiron, with an $8 million offer plus add-ons currently on the table. While this transfer fee is considered modest, it appears that Newcastle is willing to accept it. Both clubs are nearing an agreement that would see the 30-year-old move to the United States. Almiron had been offered to Premier League clubs, but there seems to have been little interest. As a result, Newcastle is looking to cut their losses and remove the player from their wage bill. Although no immediate replacement is likely to arrive at St. James Park, a deal for Johan Bakayoko seems to have fallen through, with negotiations now dead in the water. Despite this setback, Newcastle appears ready to allow Almiron to depart, especially since the player has only featured in 13 matches this season, totaling a mere 410 minutes of playing time. Everton among clubs linked with Newcastle fan favorite. Other clubs such as Olympiacos, Charlotte FC, Santos, Botafogo, Sao Paulo, and Palmeiras have also shown interest in Almiron. However, they consider him too expensive, even at the $8 million price tag. Additionally, Wolverhampton, Crystal Palace, Leicester City, and Stuttgart were among the clubs that requested updates on Almiron's situation. However, none have made formal offers as of yet. From Almiron's perspective, moving to Atlanta United could offer him the chance to rediscover his form and enjoy more regular playing time. While Major League Soccer doesn't compare to the Premier League in terms of overall strength, Almiron is expected to thrive in the MLS environment at Atlanta. Arsenal's potential Dream 11 with new 83 million striker and Saka's return. The pressure is mounting on Arsenal to make some key signings this January, especially with multiple injuries disrupting their squad at the Emirates. Bukayo Saka has been sidelined for weeks, and breakout star Ethan Nwaneri has also been unavailable. To add to the injury woes, Gabriel Jesus is expected to miss the rest of the season. With Arsenal now just 4 points behind league leaders Liverpool after their victory against Tottenham, securing new signings could prove crucial in maintaining their title push. Several positions could benefit from reinforcement, and it appears that Arsenal is working behind the scenes to strengthen their squad. One of the most pressing needs is in attack, where the Gunners are reportedly ready to spend big. With Jesus out for an extended period, Arsenal has been linked with several forwards, including Benjamin Sesko, Alexander Isak, and Brian Mbeumo. However, it seems that manager Mikel Arteta has set his sights on Victor Kerkez of Sporting Lisbon. Reports from France suggest that Arsenal is prepared to trigger the $83 million release clause in Gyökeres' contract. And his impressive record of 32 goals in 30 appearances this season makes him a strong contender to bolster the attack. In addition, Arsenal could strengthen their left flank options. They have long been admirers of Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, and like Gyökeres, Williams has a release clause that Arsenal could activate. Although Williams has not yet decided on his future, Arsenal appears to be leading the race for his signature, making him an excellent option to add depth to the left wing. Moving to midfield, there is speculation that Arsenal is close to securing the services of Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, a player who could further strengthen the team's midfield options as they push for a title.